We're going to share. We're going to share how we can, you know, manipulate our general commission so that you can maximize your commission because it is important because I'm sure if not all of you, um, did Pastor Georgia, did you have a question? Because I saw your hand up earlier. I don't know if you had a question before I start.
Oh, I was just saying hello.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Good to see you on the call. Yeah. So, we try to share with you the basics of this business and why you should do this in on a daily routine so that it becomes your daily business because Atomy is something that you're not going to be able to make a lot of money in the beginning. It's just simply because we have a different marketing system. There's no upfront money being invested in this business. Most of the other traditional network marketing companies, the reason you're making money upfront is because you're charging somebody. You're actually making money from other people's money, which means, most of the company, they charge a membership. And, if you bring somebody in and they have to pay the membership, you make, certain portion of other people's membership. And there's auto-ship, they force you to buy like every month if you want to get paid. That's an auto-ship. You may not necessarily need to order these products, but they make you order them so that you get paid. So that's an auto-ship. And sometimes companies also charge like website fees, right? They set up the platform, and then if you want to use their platform, you have to pay monthly. And certain people above you on the top level, they make certain percentage of what you paying every month. So, a lot of those membership fees, auto ships, and packages that you have to buy, and that's how you make money when you bring a new member, right? So you will make money, you know, um, right away because you're getting paid. But Anatomy is a different platform. And I think all of us, as a leader, we should really understand what Atomy is about, how our marketing plan is structured so that you understand why you can make a lot of money in the beginning. You will make some, but it's not like other traditional network marketing companies. Okay. So, first of all, you bring new members into the business, you're not going to make any money. Even if you bring me 1,000 people today, if nobody buys the product, you make zero money. I make zero income. So, again, it is not about bringing new members into the system. It is more about you introducing the products, spend time, invest your time on one-on-one because this business is built on one-on-one on a personal level, right? Always remember, it's not about head counts, right? Bring 100 people today, it really doesn't impress me, right? I'd rather you spend on time on one customer, show them how to order products, show them the benefit of using these products, show them how to register other people and how you get paid, what is the Atomy culture, Atomy philosophy. So if that one person understands the value of Atomy, that will bring you more business, that one person. Okay. So always remember, it's not about you bringing 100 people today on the table and you really don't explain to them what Atom is about and you don't show them the value and Atomic culture. I tell you what, you're wasting your time really registering all these people. It defeats the purpose, right? So all the leaders on this call, at least you have to understand what Atom is about. You have to understand the Atomy platform. Okay. So I'd rather have one person using all 200 products from Atomy, and she see the benefit of using this product, then she's going to turn around and she's going to share, or he's going to share about this company, about these products, about, the value of Atomy, right? And that's how you want to grow your business. Because at the end of the day, we want to create a what? Residual income. Okay? What's the residual income? It is a passive income that you can generate without putting your own effort, right? So in the beginning, in Atomy, even though there's a little money to be made because of all those things that I just mentioned to you, we don't hurt other people. We don't damage other people, because that's not how we make money. We don't make money and damage other people, right? We only make money when these products move through your channel, move through your lineage, through your network, right? So you got to put the value on the product. So if you don't use our product and you don't like our product, then it's going to be very hard for you to build this business platform, right? So whether you've been with us for one day or you've been with us for 10 years, please use the product. Evaluate the product to see if it's really worth it of your time to invest into this business. And I guarantee you, if you invest your time and you learn these Atomy products, you will get rewarded. You will be able to make six-figure income, okay? Because we're going to show you how to get there. But if you don't use the product, you're not interested in trying out our product, and you don't like Atomy product, then you're going to have to become a salesperson. I don't know how to train salespeople because I'm not a salesperson. I only know how to train people who are diligently appreciate the value of Atomy, okay? Products and Atomy platform. All right? So use the product, become a product of the product, then we can show you how to make money. Okay? It's very simple. But one other very important thing in Atomy, because we don't have upfront membership fees or website fees, auto ships and packaging purchase, all of that, there's no money being paid to you by bringing people. So there's not a lot of money to be made, but you must have the vision of next 2, 5, 10 years in this business. If you do it diligently with your commitment, and you're willing to pay the price, you're willing to put your time into it and follow the system, set your goal, do your 8-step success, write your life scenario, everything that we share with you, if you follow and do that diligently every day, not just when you feel like to do it, every day, then you will get to that six-figure income. Everyone has a different time, different timeline, right? Everyone will build this business in a different pace. So if you ask me, how long is it going to take you? I don't know. It's up to you. How many hours are you putting into the business, right? And what is your commitment? And, how are you going to build this business every day? Is it going to be part-time, or is it going to be sometime, or is it going to be every day? That will make a difference on your income. And that will make a difference on how fast you're going to become successful in this business. All right. The other things we show you, we teach you, we share with you how to get to your mastership level, how to move up to, each level. All right. So it's all up to each individual, how fast you want to build, how fast you want to get to the top. It's up to you. Some people will get there in 2 years. Some people will get there maybe 10 years. Some people will never get there, right? So we hope everyone gets there, right? All right. So in Atomy, you don't plan to work the rest of your life. Most people who work in the labor job, 9-to-5 job, working for somebody else, you probably have to work next 20, 30, 40, 50 years before you retire. And when you're ready to get retired, you probably don't even know if you're going to be, guaranteed for, retirement income that will support you. Well, in Atomy, you want to build this platform at your pace, right? With your goal and your commitment, you want to finish it and you can retire and enjoy your rest of your life with the money that you made in that, few years that you built. Okay. So we plan to not work rest of our life, right? But we want to make sure we speed up and we get to where we need to be so that we can retire and enjoy your life, the rest of your life, right? All right. So last week we talked about the general commission. This is very important, and I'm going to share this screen and show you what this general commission will look like in your back office. And all of your leaders, so you should know how to look. In this page, I tell you right now, if you are not comfortable reading these numbers and what this means, you're going to have to really spend some time to comprehend this page, because this is where your money is sitting. And a lot of us, and I'm talking about maybe some of you here plus other people that are in Atomy, they are missing out their daily commission just simply because they don't want to invest their time to learn. And then they don't want to look at it every day, right? And the points are sitting there and accumulating to millions PV. And a lot of people don't realize what that means. The millions PV. That simply represents a money. It's a commission for you in your bank account. Do you not want that? Who doesn't want extra income coming in to your bank account every Friday and every Tuesday? Who doesn't want it, right? Everybody wants it. But you don't want to take the time to look at it, then I don't know what else I can, tell you. I can't look at your back office every day for you. This is your own business, right? So when you go to a website, there are only 2 pages that you need to look at: the general commission, group sales. Let me make it 3 page. Lineage. Lineage is very important because you want to know how you want to place people, where to position them, because you need to leverage out, right? To create more mastership partners in your team for you to move up to the next level. So it's very important, those 3 pages. And system does it for you. It's not about like you have to add it or minus, subtract, multiply. No, you don't need to know any of the math. Computer does it for you. You just need to know how to read it. Okay. So today we're gonna show you this general commission plus how you can allocate your PV through your downline so that everybody benefits and the points will work from the bottom, right? Not on the random places, but from the bottom, and it will help other people to get paid. So instead of you're matching your own 300,000, we're going to help other people to get paid at the same time you get paid. All right? Because this will work as a teamwork. So if you learn that, you can really help your whole team to get paid. If your partners are making money, if they're making money, they'll stay with you in this business. Sometimes you'll be wondering, oh my God, what happened to my team? Everybody's gone. They left you. Why people leave? Few reasons. Most people leave because they don't see the money, right? And then some people leave because they don't see the value of using these products, because no one really took a time to show them what these products do for them, right? So there are many reasons. And then nobody follow up with them, so they don't know what to do. Whose fault is that? It's your fault, because you have to hold their hand, first few days or few weeks. Depends. If they're doing the business, you probably want to spend a few weeks with them. Hold on to their hand and show them what to do step by step so that they can move up to their mastership level. Then not only they are making money, but they will see why they have to do Atomy. They'll stay with you, right? But some of our leaders, we don't spend time on doing that. That's why people just register for free, and it's very easy for them to leave because it didn't cost them to get in the business, right? So we gotta spend some extra time to really show them what Atomy is. So this is a general commission back the back office. This is what it looks like. So when you go to my office, I'm going to make it a little bit large so you can kind of see. So when you go to my office in the website, so we have shopping mall, we have my office. When you click my office, you're going to see different choices there. Okay, you go to general commission. You click general commission. What it shows you is that it shows your month activities, daily activities. Why is it daily activity? Because companies say we're going to pay you every day when you match your points. How many lines do you work? 2, because it's a binary. So when you match your group PV on your left, group PV on your right, you're going to get paid. Okay? So we're only going to talk about first level because this back office example is for someone who just started and they're just matching at their first level. So we talked about this last week. Okay, you're looking at today's sale where you see on the screen, this is your actual group PV. It's a cumulative group PV with unlimited level, right? So the customers that are in your team, whether you brought them in or somebody else brought them in, all those PV will be accumulated on a daily. When you are at 300,000, for example, like this here, today's sale and total sale, 300,000, 350,000, and 306,000 on the right. That's a level 1 at 300,000. You got paid 15. You will see a score on there because Atomy is a global. So we have to use a point system so that it will convert to international currency. For US, we're going to get paid US dollar, right? So in your bank account, you're going to actually see a US dollar. Well, when somebody lives in Mexico, they use a different currency. It's a peso. So they use the end price. They have the formula, and they use this score, same 15 point, and they multiply their formula, and they get it in pesos. In Japan, they use yen. So, each country, because the company is global, they have to use this score point system to be able to pay at the same rate, right? In a different currency. Depends on wherever you live. So the first level, whenever you match on that day, each day, you see these dates here. 11, 12, 13 is Sunday. We don't get paid. 14, 15, 16, 17. So each day you are eligible to get paid based on your group PV. It has to be a minimum at 300,000 on the left and the right. If it's below 300,000, you don't get paid, but those points will not flush out. It will move forward to the next day. So for example, right here on the 17th, your left side is 98,000. The right side is a 315. So right side, you went over 300,000, so you're eligible to get paid. But left side is only 98,000. Do you lose these points? No. To be carried over right here. All these points will carry over to the next day. Wait for you to match the points. But the problem here is you're going to be wasting a lot of PV because whatever the PV that you had on the previous day plus today's PV will add it up. So normally, if you have a good number of consumers on your left and the right side, and you're generating, average 150 to 200,000 group PV, ideally, well, personally, what I recommend you to do is trying to flush it out every day. That's your goal every day in order for you to become sales master. Okay, so if you match about 9 times, 8.5 times, right, in that 2 weeks, you will become a sales master. So for example, on this day here, if we look on the 12th, let's say your points will look like this and 136,000 on the left, and you got 964,000 on the right. Well, you're already over a lot, right? On the right side. Here, don't leave it like that because because this person left it that way, all these points is flushing out at over 1,000,000 points next day because everything is being accumulated. So you're wasting a lot of PV like that just to get paid on a 15 point. So best way, ideally, to do is a flush out on this day. If it's 136,000, what do you need? You need 163,000 more, right? On your left side. That's what we're going to talk about today. So I don't want to carry over this to tomorrow. Why? Because I know I'm going to have some PV coming up next day because my customers are very active and they order, a lot of people order. So that I know these points will come again next day. What I want to do is I want to flush out these points so that I get paid. That's the important part. You want to get paid each day, right? So I'm going to flush out this. So when I flush out this, guess what? I'm going to start with a 0 because I flushed out and I got paid, but I'm still going to make money next day because I have 406,000 on the left, 352,000 on the right. So I know I'm going to get paid, right? So if you know, like you look at the history of your daily PV, every day you have a PV, you can make, $60 almost every day, every other day, even if you don't flush out, because some days are very short. So if you carry this over like every other day, you're going to get paid. Well, this person really didn't get paid. She skipped a lot of days here because she didn't work on her left side. All these points been accumulated and it's going to be wasted because once you get paid, it's going to reset to 0. All right. So for most of you who are not a auto sales master yet, you want to make sure your daily target goal is to get paid every day. Do not skip any days. Meaning when points look like this, you want to get your 50,000 on the left, 121,000 on the right. Do whatever you need to do. You can order products, or you can call your partners, or you can call your consumer, do the follow-up. That's where your work needs to come in. Like I said earlier, a lot of work to be done. But once you get your basic foundation set up, they will be buying this product. You will have, you will retain all these consumers to continue to order products. So eventually you're going to become an auto sales master with auto consumer. Okay, that's the key to the success in Atomy. You want to become an auto sales master with auto consumers. So in order for you to get there, you want to flush out this point at 300,000 every day. That's the goal. Okay. All right. So now, when your points look like this, for example, even here too, one day you ended up on your left side 250, on the right side 179. What do? Like I said, you want to flush out this at 300,000. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So you need 50,000 more on your left side. You need 121,000 more on your right side to flush out and get paid. Okay. So I'm going to change my screen and show you how you work these numbers into your team so that you can help other people to get paid as well. All right. So let me use a, let's see, I'm looking for my screen. Okay. All right. And I'm going to use my slide here. All right. So let's say we talk about points that you want to flush out every day. Let's say you need, let's say this is your back office. Okay. So this is you. You already, this is just a scenario. So it just gives you an idea how to flush out and match your point. At the same time, help somebody under you to get paid. So let's say today today's Thursday. So Thursday, you open your back office and you're working hard. And Jean say, trying to flush out this every day. So let's say this is Thursday. Your group PV at 300,000 on the left. So you know you already qualified to get paid on your left side. Let's say on the right side, somehow, you just start the business, you don't have a lot of customers, it shows a 0. Well, if you leave this group PV like the way it is, Friday, you're going to start out with, these points will move forward to Friday, tomorrow, but you didn't get paid today. That's my whole point. You want to get paid today because you know you're going to get paid tomorrow also, because I want you to get paid every day. So what do I need to do? I know I have to work hard today. Okay. This is a time that you're going to pull out your prospect list. This is time for you to open up your lineage because you want to know who you have on your right side. Okay. If you have a partner or downline that you're working with, it's even better because now it's not about just you working all by yourself, but you got somebody else that you can work with. So what you're going to do is you need 300,000 on the right side because Gene say to flush out these points every day. And you don't want to go Thursday without getting paid, right? So you need 300,000 on your right side. What do you need to do at this point? Let's say you have 2 partners that you work with on your right side. You got Amy, okay, and you got Tom. Let's say these are your downlines. What you're going to do, you need this 300,000, but I don't want you to put this 300,000 on the random places where nobody get paid. I want you to do some work, and this is what you should do every day, all day, if you can do it possibly, so that you can help your partner to get paid too. You're going to open Amy's back office. Make sure you get her ID. And listen, if you're working with the leaders, you got to get your leader, your partner's ID and a password. And people, please don't change your password. I mean, what for? When you start making 6-figure income, yeah, you can change your password. Okay, you don't want people to just go into your account and right, whatever. But if you just start a business and you are not on the 6-figure income level, don't change your password because there's nothing for me to see in your account. Even if I open your account, what can I do? There's no information for me to able to, do whatever, right? And as soon as you put that social security number, it's gone. I mean, you can't even see it on the screen, right? So, don't change it. I mean, if you want to change it, you can change it, but at least let your sponsor or your working leader know. Because if they don't know your back office, and they can get in for a scenario like this, I need to work on my right side, okay? And I know I have a partner, Amy and Tom. Well, both of you change your password. And I can't look at your back office. And I'm getting ready to put some PV and working with you to work on that PV. Well, you just missed chance, right? And I can't get into your account, so I'm going to go down to somebody else, right? So, trying to keep your a password open, at least for your sponsor and working, partner and the leaders. So open Amy's back office because everyone in Atomy they build 2 lines, left side and the right side. If you're my downline, your left side and my right side is on my right side. Okay? That's how it works. Both of your left and the right side is my right side if you position on my right. So everyone builds 2 lines. So everything that you do, I get 100% of the benefit. Everything that they do under you, you get 100% of what they do. That's how it works, right? So I open Amy's back office and I'm looking at her group PV. And she's sitting on 200,000 on her left and only 50,000 on the right. Now, at this rate, is Amy going to get paid today? The answer is no, right? Because she's not at 300,000. So the first tier on our general commission is what? 300K to 300K. And you get plus, minus 60, right? Oops. So we're only going to talk about first level. So does Atomy only pay you $60? No, just the first level of the 7 level. You can make up to plus minus $1,200 a day. A day. Every single day, Monday through Saturday, no Sunday. Okay? But we're only going to talk about very first level, $60. If you don't know how to make this $60 a day, I tell you what, you're not going to know how to get to that $1,200 a day. Because that making $1,200 a day is not going to happen overnight. You got to build it, right? But you have to know how to pour the concrete on the floor, right? Make it strong and hard so that you can start build first level, second level, third level, and it doesn't collapse, right? So first level. So Amy needs 100,000 more on the left, 250,000 on the right. Okay. Now you're going to go down to another leader under Amy. Open up his back office. We open Tom. He is sitting on 200,000 on the left, 150,000 on the right. So neither one of them going to get paid as where they are today. All right, this is time for you to start working on. You work. Hey, Amy, Tom, let's work. Let's call our partners because they have a lot of customers, right? By this time, let's say there are a lot of consumers under them, customers who are using the product. And we're going to start working, calling these people, right? And Amy's going to do the same. Start calling. So you and Amy and Tom, three of you are getting on the phone and start calling, follow up your consumer. Hey, you bought a box of him last month. It's about time, you're finishing one box. Can I help you to order, second box? Yeah, that's a business. That's part of the business. So we're going to call everybody and say, hey, Tom, I want you to work on your 150,000 PV right here, okay? And I'm going to help you with 100,000 here. I can help you. Maybe I can buy a box of Himohim, 66,000 PV here. And let's call your consumer. Let's put these numbers, right? So we are going to work with the person at the bottom. And Tom's going to say, oh, I just recruited a new member, Sue. And so we're going to call Sue, say, hey, Sue, have you placed an order yet? She said, no, I don't know what to order. Okay, let us help you. So if there's a new member who just signed in, let's get them order some products. Why not, right? And, tell them, hey, try products. You don't like it? Okay, you don't see the benefit of it? Return. I guarantee you, if you show new member, a consumer, the benefit of using our product, nobody returns the product. Our the return rate, the company return rate is like 0.002 or something like that. It's not even on 1%. So nobody returns. Why would you want to return the product that works for you and does what it's supposed to do, right? So we got the 150,000 PV coming up from the brand new member that we just signed up. That's going to help Tom's right side. So you're going to say, hey, Tom, I'm going to help you, right? I need a box of Himohim anyway. So I'm going to buy a box of Himohim. Can you put about 40,000 PV? Can you order like 2 bottles of omega-3? Can you sell them? He said, yeah, no problem. So you and Tom is working together to push this PV. So he got his 300,000 on the left. He's got his 300,000 on the right with a new member coming in. We work together to get that 150,000 PV in for the new member. Whenever you sign up new member, you don't just sign up. I told you earlier, right? You're wasting your time, taking up all your real estate space in your lineage, with all these zeros, right? If you have a lot of zeros in your lineage, that means you have not done your job the right way. When you register people, I said this, I think 2-3 weeks ago, you got to do 3 things. Register people, show them how to order their first order together as you're registering the person. You got to open up that website. Once you register, get their ID and password, open their account. Hey, let's make a first order together. I don't care if it's just a bottle of dishwasher, the dish detergent, or a pack of toothpaste, whatever it is, order. Show them how to. Don't do it for them. Let them do it, and you walk through. You stay there and watch how they order. Get their first order in. Otherwise, I tell you what, you're going to see all those zeros all the time. And like I say, you're just wasting your time. Get the product in their hand. When they get their product next day, you do 24-hour follow-up. Help them to order some more and continue on. Second thing, You got to show them how to register other member. As soon as this consumer is very satisfied, happy of our product, which I know 100% they will be, they will want to share with their people. And they don't know how to register because you never show them. They're going to call you, you're not available, and you lost that customer again. Okay? So save your time. Make everything to happen in one step. Order the products, show them how to register other people. The last thing, you got to get them to download WhatsApp and connect them to your group. If they are not connected to us, I have 94,000 people. I don't even know who they are. If they are not connected through our WhatsApp, they're going to get lost. They don't get any update information. They don't get any announcement. And they're going to be there for a few days, few months, and then expiration date comes and they're gone. That's why you have a lot of zeros and expire membership because nobody follow up with them. Okay, don't waste your time. You got to do the business smart way. Don't work too hard. You got to do it wisely, right? Okay. So we did that today correctly. We got a new member. We show them how to order products. They got the products. So the 100,000 PV that I helped Tom plus the 150,000 PV came from Sue. So is this one 100,000 and 150,000 came from here. So I'm going to write here. You want to know where this 250,000 came from. Plus 150K, okay, equals 250K, all right? So where did Amy get this 250 from? It's from her downline, Tom. So there are 100,000 on the left of Tom, 150,000 on the right from the Tom, added up because the Tom is under Amy's right side. So everything that Tom does, Tom's left side and the right side, Tom's left side and the right side, right? It counts everything 100% goes to Amy's right side. You got to know this, how this is all connected, left side and the right side. You know, some people sometimes confuse which is the left side and the right side, but look at it. Tom's, you have to look at from your body. Your left side is this side, left side. So this is Tom's left side, and this is Tom's right side. So whatever the Tom does, whatever Sue does, everything is under Amy's right side, right? Right side, 100%. So that 100,000K plus 150,000K from Sue added up came to be 250,000. She already had 50,000 under her account, her right side group. So that's going to add and give that 300,000 that she needs to get paid. And Amy's going to work on her right side. So you're going to tell Amy, say, hey, Amy, I'm working with the Tom and Sue. You're going to get your 250,000 coming up on your right side. And you need to do whatever you need to do. Start calling your consumer, right? Start calling your prospect list. Sell 2 boxes of hemoglobin. Can you? Yeah. Or sell 1 box of Absolute. You can get 100,000 easily, right? So when that happens, she's going to get her 300,000 here, 300,000 here. She's going to get paid. So now you just help, and I'm going to use the green color here. You just help Tom to get his daily commission because he matched at 300,000 plus minus, right? And then now you help Amy to get paid plus minus 60, right? Remember in the beginning, you need that 300,000. That's why you went down to Amy and Tom trying to help them to push that 300,000 that you need originally. But you know what you got? You got more than 300,000. So now When this happens, how many points are you getting from your downline? Well, Amy just put 100,000 here. So 100,000 plus you got 250 from Tom. So that's what? 350,000 for you on your right side. So I'm going to write here so people can see how this works. Okay, equal to 350K. Remember, when you start this, it was a 0 and you didn't make any money. Now, by you jumping in to your downline, you're helping these two leaders, not only helping them, but you actually help them to get paid. That's important because, like I said earlier, if your downline, if your partners are not making money and they join Atomy for 2 reasons: use a good product and make money. If they don't make money, they're going to leave, right? They may still use the product. That's okay. That's good. But you lost the business partner. So it takes a little bit of your time, not that long, maybe 20, 30 minutes a day. Just open up your key leaders' back office to see where their points are, right? Help them to match points. Help them. How? Like I just did. I just showed you. This is like a demonstration how you should go down to your partners and open their back office. So now, by you doing that extra 30 minutes or 45 minutes of work and calling people, selling product, you got Tom to get paid. You got Amy get paid that same day, Thursday. This is all happening one day. Now you got your 350,000 PV on your right side. You only need 300,000, right? But you really didn't do much. You didn't spend your money, for 300,000. If you had to buy on your own, you're going to spend about what, $400, $500 on your own. And you're going to have to sell all that product. You're going to be busy because you're working by yourself. That's why in Atomy, if you work by yourself, it's hard and you're going to burn out because you're thinking about, oh my God, I have to do this all by myself. That 300,000 PV is about $500. I have to spend $500. And now when I get the product, I got to go out there and sell. It's a lot of work. Use a teamwork. This is why you have to build a team. Okay. Amy and Tom is your team members. Okay. And by you just taking the extra 30 minutes, 45 minutes of your time, looking at their back office, help them with the PV, because you can sell boxes of Himohim. Here you have to sell 5 boxes. At least, right? Yeah, 5 boxes of Himohim. But if you're working with the 2 other people, it's a less work for you. And not only that, you're helping your downline to what? Get paid. This is important for them, right? Yeah. So this is how you will allocate your PV. You always have to go down your right side and your left side, go down your leaders. If you have 3 leaders, open their back office. If you have 5 leaders, go down all 5, open their back office. You start pushing the PV from the bottom because everybody gets paid 100% of that 150,000 PV that just happened from new member. That 150,000 PV will benefit Tom. It will benefit Amy. It will benefit you. It will benefit your sponsor, all the way to South Korea because it's unlimited level. Yeah, unlimited level. Very powerful plan. It is very powerful plan, but you need to know how to use it. Okay? So please follow this. And I just give you example of here. Him Huim, 66,000 PV. And we have a promotion. I think this was the last month promotion, but Noni, 35,000 PV. And we have different promotions every month, right? Try to use that promotion. Why? Because when you use the promotion packages, you get extra PV for the same dollar amount that you would have spent if you bought them, individually. So it's better to use a promotional package. products because you get, extra PB. We make money from our PB, right? So, and I'm going to close this and see if anyone has any questions because you need to ask because all of you are leaders and you need to be able to do this with your team. All right. So let me put this on here. Close my screen. All right. So tell me if you have any question, anything that you didn't understand from what I just covered. All right. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Any comments? Pastor Sturger, you sent me somebody's ID. Is this something that I need to look into?
That's my information.
Oh, do you want me to open it here?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
that's just for your records.
Oh, I see. I got you. I got you.
Yeah, my first name is Edward.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Okay,
I will, and let me look at your back office and see if we're missing anything after
right,
the Zoom. Yeah, and then I'll get back with you. All right.
great.
So, anyone have any questions about this general commission, the daily payout? Nobody? All right, Miss Florence Lindo, Royal Master. Do you have any questions or do we need to do we have any announcements?
Well, I did have a question.
Okay,
Hi.
go
Okay.
ahead. KJ?
No, Miss Florence, she's on a I can speak, but I want Miss Florence, she could go ahead and speak first.
Oh, seems like she's a little busy at the moment, but you can go ahead. Do you have a question, KJ?
Yeah, I do have a question. Okay, so from what I understand, right, is that with I
Go ahead.
I think he might have muted himself. Oh, no.
KJ, well, no, he didn't mute, but I cannot hear his voice. I don't know. Okay. Well, KJ, we cannot hear your voice, so you may want to type your question in the chat room if you have any technical difficulty. Let's move on. Anyone else have any other questions? Before I get the Florence.
Yes.
Oh, Gabrielle?
Yes. Hi. Thank you. It's my first time being able to attend the meeting with you. It's my privilege. I'm very new, no more than 10 days. So I'm trying to discover, understand, and so on. So from I'm calling from Minnesota, here in the US. My question is, following the explanation that you gave to move, like to be able to boost the points and so on, for the people to be able to be paid. This is that's the first time. So it will take being able to practice. And so my question is there any way we could have a repeat or uh, a video where this is explained or something like that, so we can practice and be able to do it easier. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for your comments. Welcome to Atomy. And you say you're in the Michigan?
Thank you.
Yeah,
No,
you are.
Minnesota.
Oh,
Minnesota.
Minnesota. Wow. Let me see who is our leader in Minnesota. Who do you work with, Gabrielle?
Work, in fact, with the French. I think my leader is Desiree in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
Desiree.
Okay.
From the French speaking, from the French.
Okay, it's on the
Yeah.
Florence team, probably. Yeah. Wow, Minnesota. Okay, because we I haven't had any member from Minnesota yet. But anyway, welcome to Atomy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, Florence is a big team in France, so we do have a big French speaking, team in the US too. So welcome. Well, if you are very new in Atomy, the presentation today may be a little bit confused for you. This is a little bit more advanced for people who's been in the business long enough, but it's okay. You'll learn. You don't have to apply this in your situation right now. You probably want to just focus on your personal, to build up your personal PV, which is the points that will accumulate into your own account, because you have to be at minimum 300,000 personal PV in order for you to be able to generate income from your group PV. So right
Okay.
now, I think what you should do, you need to focus and concentrate on learning the product, order some product, and use it, build up
Okay.
your personal PV at 300,000 at least, and then start sharing your own testimony from using the product to your friends and family and people that you know
Okay.
on your left side and your right side. Start build your left side, your right side consumers. And then next time around, when you continue to come into this training, you're going to be able to understand this a little bit better to see how these points work. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Thank
don't
you.
worry, don't worry if you didn't understand everything, because this is a little bit advanced and for the people that's been in the business for a while. But yeah, you will learn as we go.
Thank you very much. All right.
You're welcome. Okay, Vivian.
Hello everyone. Thank you, Leader Florence, who invited me to this presentation at this time. My question is a general question. I've been registering new people. I've learned that you're supposed to look at your right and left side and see where it is needed to put the new person. Or do I put the new person under the person who recommended this person? Or do I put it wherever I need somebody on my side? Or do I keep the person with the person who recommended them? Or do I put them under me wherever I need someone, a new person?
Right. Thank you for the question. Yeah, it's a very good question. When we talk about the lineage, always remember that you will always want to work main line of starting from you and the left and the right. Then where do I put my next person? That's your question. You can put that person anywhere. It's okay. But what I recommend for you to do is, even though somebody brought someone, if that person is not a distributor and not interested in business to build, you don't necessarily have to open their line to build another line. You mainly want to put everybody underneath of each other. Just keep going down under. Then when do I open the second line? That's only for a business builder, distributors, because the only way you're going to get paid is you have to balance out your left and the right side of the group, right? But as soon as you put somebody under their second line, someone has to take care of that person, do all the follow-up. But if that person is not ready to do that, they just want to stay as a consumer, you don't necessarily have to open their second line. You just put them on the main line so that somebody can take care of that person. Because in this business, you have to do a lot of follow-up until that person really understands what Atomy is about. So it's always ideal to just build your main line on your left, the main line on your right. Only time you will open the second line of someone is that someone is ready to do the business. Okay? Does that answer your question?
But my question is, that person who refers their friend might ask you, how come they're not under me?
Well,
How
the
come they're
person is
somewhere
still
else when
under
I
you.
refer that person to the
Yeah. I mean, the person is still under you because it's just going to be on the bottom of the line, main line. So let me draw here really quickly. Look at this screen. Okay, let's say this person we're talking about. Okay. Let's say this person, A, came in and she's just the consumer. She's just using the product. And you are building, because this is your main line. This is you here. This is your main line. So you're building your business, right? You're recruiting people, keep putting under here. Let's say this person A brought somebody. Your question is, should I put it here or should I put it here? Even if you put that person here, that's still under this person. If you put it here, somebody has to take care of this person, right? Follow up, doing the work. Because this person is not a business builder. She's just the consumer. Why would you want to open here? If you position this person here, someone else can take care of that person, someone else who's doing the business, and he or she will take care of this person, show them what to do, how to do, take them to one-day seminar, take them to Success Academy, because that's under them. This leader will take care. But your friend here who brought this person, she's not interested in business. She's just a consumer. She's just using the product. So why would you want to put somebody here and just left it there? Otherwise, you have to take care of this person. But if you position here, this leader will take care of. Now, if this friend insists that this new person will go to his right, to her right side, that's her choice because that's her person. Yeah, then you have to register here. But who's going to take care of this person? This friend. But she's not interested in the business. Then it becomes your work. But even if you put it here, it's still under this person. It's just in the power line, but that person is still sitting under him, or I mean her.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not going to be just a direct, but still under. So the only time we want to open this line is when they are building a business. They want to be a distributor. They want to be a leader like you, and they want to build a business. They want to make money. Then they have to balance out. Then we have no problem putting people here. Then this leader will be running the business because he wants to make money. But as soon as you put people here on this side, and if this person is just a consumer, not interested in business, somebody has to follow up with these people. Somebody has to call them and invite them to the training, invite them to the meeting. That all becomes your work. You have to do all that work. But if you position all these people under here, you have a leader who's going to take care of everything, right? But they are still under that person. Because it's all unlimited level. You build this way. Because what we don't want to happen is when somebody comes in Atomy and they're not interested in the business, they're not learning our system, and they're not coming to our meetings, they don't attend one-day seminar or Success Academy, they're just using the product. But as soon as you put people under here, it's not good idea to put people here because they are left out here. They don't get any benefits. They don't get any sponsor, support, right? Somebody has to make a contact with these people. And we don't want people to be left out like that. But if you position these people under a leader or somebody who is in the business, they're running the program, they're running the system, and they will get benefit. They will be connected, and then you are actually giving them an opportunity to open their eyes and see the business opportunity. And the next thing you know, they may be building a business, right? Because they see the vision. Well, over here, because the person who brought them, they are not in the business, they are not in the system. If you don't take care of them, they may be left out here, and one day they're going to die out because they don't see anything from this business. So in Atomy, it's not about bringing people in. It's about following up and working with that person, molding them, cultivate them. You have to grow with them. You got to invest your time and your passion, for them to become successful. It's a one-on-one. It's a very personal, level of business that we're building here. It's not about just putting people and then left them there. That's why a lot of people, they see a lot of zeros in their back offices because they just register them and never follow up with them. So when you bring somebody in, you have to be responsible for their success. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you for the question. All right. So any other questions?
Yes, I have a question. I
Yes.
am Sylvia. I have not yet reached the point where I have been paid. But my question is, when I am paid, will the seat be cleaned or will I have the privilege of keeping adding to what I had before?
Sorry, let me make sure I understand your question. Can you repeat one more time?
Yes, let me repeat. I am saying that I have not yet reached the point where I have been paid. So if I am paid, when I'm paid, will I still keep those points and keep on adding to them, or will I lose those and have to start all over?
Okay, so you have not gotten any a commission yet.
Not yet, right?
Okay. So when you get paid, so that's on the let me change the screen. When you get paid, I will show you. Hold on just a minute. So you can actually see and oops, okay, share. Just a minute. So we're gonna share the screen. Okay, so in your general commission, make this a little large. Okay, so this is your general commission. So when you get paid, meaning something like this, okay, on the day of April 8th, let's look at this day, just this day, April 8th. And on that day, you matched. On the left side is 658, and the right side is 375. So you are over 300,000. So you're going to get paid, which you did. You got paid. You got your plus minus 60. Once you get paid on that day, it reset to 0 because you got paid. So if you look at next day on the 9th, you start with a 0. You look at today's sale, your left side, today's sale, your right side. So that day, which is the 9th, your left side, nobody bought a product, so you got 0. But on the right side, you got 122,000. Group PV. So if you finish that April 9th with this number on your left, 0, on your right, 122,000, you're still short 180,000 over here and 300,000 over here. You are short. So you know you didn't get paid. So this 122,000 on your right side will move forward. You don't lose this one. You
Okay.
only get flushed out if you get paid. If you didn't get paid, that points will move forward to the next day, which is the 10th. You got 122,000 sitting right here. Okay?
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you very much. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Appreciate.
Okay. Good question. Thank you for asking those questions because, other people will have the same question. It's just that they don't ask. I don't know why, right? So,
I understand.
yeah, so because for me, when I started this business 10 years ago, oh my God, I had so many questions all the time, just
Okay.
question after question, and it took me a long time to learn it. I'm a little slow learner, but I keep asking questions and I learn and that's it.
Yes. Sometimes people are shy.
Don't be shy. Okay. So now,
Yeah,
iPhone, who
thanks.
is, thank you. iPhone 12, what's your name?
Rose. I'm Rose from
Rose. Okay,
Chicago.
go ahead.
Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, everyone. Okay, I have the same problem when the two person, came ahead of me. And I already have about 2 million, 250 something. And my downline on my right is my granddaughter, which I purchased on her mall. But my left hand, I don't even know the person because the person who registered me the first time, he put that person on my left. And I cannot get in touch with a person. I try to get in touch, but I can't. And that other person put somebody under him on my left, and I don't know the person. So I have the gap of that side. But now I put somebody on that side left who is a consumer, but she buys a lot. And so now on my right side, my downline of my daughter only bought once and he never buy anything. But I put my sister under him. Now she's buying. She has about 700 and she put somebody on her right side who's a good, she's a, how do you call it, a distributor. So this is all. But now I put somebody under my sister who brought at least 15% people under her. So, and these people are not on the country already open. So my question is, how am I going to build up my business? Because I'm really lost. I don't know where to start. For my business, I already have on my side 2,200,000, and on the other side, and it's on my right, I have 1,400,000. But on my left side, I have zero in every. I don't know what to do.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
how am I going to manage to get it?
Okay. So, first thing, thank you for the question. First thing is, because we are binary, everyone gets only two positions. You can only use your ID on your left side and your right side,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yes.
Now, but people know people, they know more than two people. Where am I going to put these people under? So that's why you're going to see a lot of people, we call it spillover, from the people above you will continue to put people under you. Now, like you say, I don't know what to do because I trying to call them. I don't even know who they are, how to get hold of them. Well, there's no way of knowing that unless you communicate with your upline or
Upline.
your sponsor. Say, hey, my name is Rose, and I came into the business, and I think you're my sponsor, you're my upline, whoever. I got these people under me. Can you tell me who they are? Or how can I get hold of them? So it's all about really a communication. If you communicate with your upline and with your sponsor, and you can track them down to see who they are, especially if they're buying a lot of products. You definitely want to know who they are because they may become a business builder, in the future, then you'll be able to work with them. And that's another downfall in this business is that a lot of times people just register people and they don't really communicate with their downline or their upline. So it's all about communication. So trying to get to your upline and find out who they are, and then you can start work with those people because you definitely want to build a team. And you want to introduce to them, say, hey, I am in this business with you. Is there anything that I can help you with? Can we work this together? Make that approach. So because people will, be very receptive and they will come and work with you.
You know what? My upline is not in a country which is registered. So
okay.
he's not,
where are you? I mean, are you in the United States?
I'm in Chicago, yes.
You're in Chicago. Where is your sponsor?
In Cameroon.
Cameroon.
Africa.
Oh, okay.
Africa.
All right. So there's another way you can do this. Communicate with that person in Cameroon through WhatsApp, and then find out who is his or her sponsor in the US. Because I'm sure, because we are all connected. So if you go above the level, you will find somebody who work here in the United States. I don't know. Do you know who is your top upline? Like
I know. Okay, I think that Desiree is my top line on the business. Desiree from Washington.
Oh, Desiree. Oh, okay, Desiree. That's under Florence. Your leader is here, Florence Lindo, the Royal Master. So Desiree, I met Desiree from the Success Academy, last month. A very powerful leader. So Desiree is here in the US. So you will want to contact Desiree directly. He say, hey, Desiree, I need some help, right? And I know he's building this business very actively. So yeah, Desiree is here, and above Desiree, we have a Royal Master. I mean, in between there, we have Eugene in Florida, who is another leader, and then we have a Royal Master. So you have a lot of leaders that are here in the United States that you can be connected and, get a support. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And I talked with a novelette about there is an event in November, which I really wanted to do to make it, I'm part of the event, but I don't know how to bring Atomy in Chicago through that event, because it would be a big event, and by myself, I'm not sure that I will have enough strength to, So is it a way to help to get some, at least, I don't know, flyers, maybe, I don't know, whatever I can get for that event?
Yeah. Any materials that you need to prepare for your event, you have to go to our website. I think the flyers are out of stock. I don't know when they're going to replenish it, but yeah, we have a trifold flyer, or you can go to website and print that out, and use that too. Or you can buy a lot of those mini travel size toothpaste and toothbrush, and you can sell them at the event. I know some of our team, they do that a lot. They attend a lot of these events and set up the booth with Atomy products. You can hand out vitamin C. You always want to have some products to display there and some flyers. Yeah. So in right now, the trifold is out of stock. So in meanwhile, you probably will just go to our website and download it I think it's under resources. There was a product.
Yeah, I talked with Novelette this morning. She gave me some ideas. So definitely.
Novelette? Yeah. She does a lot of events. Yeah, she's very good. I think she's on this call too. But anyway, yeah. So get some different ideas from different leaders. On this. That's why this is good. We're doing the Zoom meeting, but different leader does it in a different time. And Nick is here on the call too. He does a lot of trainings too. He's very good with the training, back office trainings, and a lot of the upcoming information. So you can get all this information together and just be prepared, for those events. And then, as you do it more and more, you get more ideas. So
okay.
yeah. All right, good.
Thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. Okay, so I am done for today, and let's get Royal Master Florence and share what your thoughts are, and we're gonna go ahead and close it after you're done. Okay, Miss Florence Lindo.
Wow, wow, wow. Good evening, everyone. That was a fantastic training, as usual. Yeah. So, guys, if you learn this and then you put those information into practice, you're gonna build a huge business because people usually miss on this part, the daily commission part. And then they put the products here and there, they put people all over the place, and then they don't have any control. And once they see they don't make the money, they don't understand why. And when you come to those trainings, you guys can, learn, ask questions. We cannot do one-on-one, one-to-one with everybody. It's impossible, because that's why each leader has to take their responsibility to teach their group of their team, and then the work will be much, much more easier. That's why we have those trainings, guys. And I would encourage you to bring your partners with you, people that are distributors that wants to build the Atomy business. Please bring them here every Thursday. Our upline Wild Master Jean is willing to give her time out, to share those knowledge with you guys. You want to go Imperial? You want to go automatic sales master? Automatic Diamond, Sharon, Star, Wild, Crown, Imperial? This is the foundation right there. This is the foundation, That's how I learned it, I started with those $60, and then I worked my way up, That's how, Miss Jean, we all learned. She taught me those things at the beginning of my journey in Atomy, and then I took this information and then build my team with it, which I'm a Wild Master now, but it didn't start, I started just like you guys. But if you don't take those information and apply them for you and your team, I don't know, it's gonna be impossible for you to grow and build a huge organization, because you have to have the foundation set. So those are valuable information. If I were you, I would, I invited a lot of people. I invited the whole team. Or I have close to 100 WhatsApp group that I share every day. I did my part, but, for people not to come, I'm pretty sure they don't understand what are they missing out. They are missing huge piece of information, huge piece of the puzzle in order to become successful in Atomy. How to match your points, how to make those checks. Focus to make those checks. Not only you, but your partners on your right side, your partners on your left leg, they need to make the money too. If they don't make the money, like our upline Jean said, they're gonna leave. You're gonna see your people, they're not renewing, they're just declining. And pretty soon you're gonna stay with a few people, and then you're gonna ask yourself, where are those people? Why are those people leaving? This is the reason why. Start helping your team, your partners, to make their checks. And don't focus on yourself. I always say that. Don't focus on yourself. Focus on your partners on your left leg, your partners on your right leg, and make sure that they are looking at their back office. You are helping them to look at their back office, and for them to match their PVs, okay, to make those checks, those daily commission. That's the Atomy business. That's the foundation. You get the foundations set, you're gonna build a huge mansion, okay, a huge business, and you're gonna become an Imperial Master one day. But we are showing you, Ms. Jean are showing she's showing you the foundation, how to become successful in Atomy. And that's how I learn it. That's how, I teach it with the people. So that's all of us needs to, learn and bring your people next Thursday. Please bring more of your partners to come and get those information, please. If you want to grow a huge business. Thank you very much, Ms. Jean. I'm always very happy. Even I know the information already. I am sitting here with you
Thank
and
you.
learn it again and again and again. Okay, so
Thank you.
guys, you are very fortunate and blessed to have our upline Jane sharing those information with you. They're gold, they're pearl in order for you to become Imperial Master. Okay, we have our Sharon was Master, Miss Maria Farah. So
Hi, Florence. Hi, everybody.
hi.
Hello.
Happy to
Thank
see you.
you. Thank you.
Since Maria Farah is here, I think Maria Diaz, Spanish leader, asked me to come. I think one of the Zoom. I'm not sure if Maria Farah's in there, but anyway, it's a Spanish team. So I think they're gonna it's on the 27th. She asked me 27th Tuesday, next Tuesday, 9 p.m. So maybe it's
Okay.
Maria Farah together.
Okay, yes.
Oh, okay, good.
Night next Tuesday.
9, yeah, she said 9 p.m., right?
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll come in and speak, and so we can all go to Imperial Master. Come on, let's
Yes.
go. All right, let's
Let's
go.
go.
Maria
Let's go
Farah.
Imperial.
All right. Let's go.
Take Imperial.
Yeah.
Let's
Thank
go.
you.
Let's go.
Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you for attending the meeting today. I know it's a busy day of your time, but you took this special time to be on this call. And my job is really, my commitment is really to help you to understand the Atomy, Atomy culture and how this business works. And with everything that I know in my brain, everything's in my head here, right? So everything I know, I'm pouring down and share with you. If you are very new, some of this information you may not understand, but that's okay. As you go, just be persistent and do this business diligently. I mean, this is a business. This is not for having fun here. I mean, you're talking about creating a 6-figure income as a passive income, and you're putting this down to 3 generations. This is a big business opportunity. Okay, like I always say, you look at the data of this company. 1%, even less than 1% here in the United States knows about Atomy. So we are all sitting in the blue ocean, right? Some of us have started, fortunately, we started very, early, 9, 10, 7 years ago. We built this foundation, we built this, system. Company is a system, but you got to build your own system within the company system, right? And, we have made it this far, and we know we're going to get to the Imperial Master. It's just a matter of time, right? So we're going to help you to get there too, because in Atomy, everybody can go up and become a number 1 because of the ceiling cap, okay? So one of the Thursday, training, we're going to talk about the ceiling cap. Because we have the ceiling cap, that's why we all can become number 1 in Atomy. All the companies don't have that. So only people that make money in other company, the ones that are on the top, few people. But in Atomy, everybody can get there. But you just need to know how to get there. All right. So that's what we're gonna learn every Thursday. But next Thursday, let me see. What's today? 22nd. Next Thursday, I'm not here. Sorry, Florence. I am traveling out. So I won't be here next Thursday, but we will resume June 5th, that Thursday. Okay, so we're going to share more information. All right. Okay, thank you for being here today. I see you guys not this coming Thursday, but next Thursday. All right. See you. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you,
Leonard.
Jen.